21-year-old Roderick O'Neill, wearing the red and blue Phillies jacket, got caught slipping while doing illegal business in a Taco Bell in downtown Chicago. Watch his homeboy casually make his escape, while robbers ruthlessly run Roderick's and his other friends' pockets. You already know this story isn't going to end well because, now, Roderick wants revenge. Grab your popcorn, a drink and spark a blunt. This is the Cartoon News Network with another exciting episode of The Adventures of Goofy Gang.
The Chicago nigga!
Last week, prosecutors charged Roderick O'Neill with going bang bang and hitting two innocent people outside of the Chicago theater on March 24, 2022. Surveillance video showed a group of three goofies entering Taco Bell, 178 North Wabash, shortly after 4 p.m. on the day of the shooting. They settled in, and the goofy that wisely avoided getting robbed like a smooth criminal while simultaneously rolling weed.
Say do it again, please.
Stay off the weed!
Ordered a drink from the counter.
The goofy takes a seat, sips his drink, and waits while another goofy calls another faction of Goofy Gang, the world's most dangerous street organization, to make sure they're close.
The second group of goofies then start talking to Roderick O'Neill's group of goofies. And I bet they were talking about Molly, Percocets, or some other type of new drug that these new niggas is using.
I know it's hard not to watch homie making a smooth getaway, but pay attention to Roderick getting pressed, while holding his hands up high, where my eyes can see.
Don't this hit make my people wanna...
Super Zest Mafia. Super Zest Mafia. Super Zest Mafia.
After one faction of Goofy Gang left, officials said the three robbery victims chased the three thieves out of the Taco Bell and then began shooting at the robbers. Those shots traveled down Benton Place, an alley that runs between Wabash and State Street, and struck two men who were standing outside the Chicago theater's rear entrance. One bullet passed through a 55-year-old man's ear and lodged in his neck. That victim was on break from his job as a stagehand at the theater. Another bullet struck a 27-year-old man in his hand.
A Lakeview couple is dealing with an absolute nightmare. First, two goofies broke into their home on Friday morning. Then, they learned that the police hadn't even tried to collect surveillance footage in the area, footage that contains crystal clear images of two suspects. But, the victims have done a lot of investigative legwork on their own, even identifying one likely suspect by name. The break-in occurred between 10:30 a.m. and 10:55 a.m. on Friday, April 4th, in the 1600 block of West Barry. Video gathered by homeowners shows two men walking down the alley and entering through the back gate. The men seem to know exactly where they're going. They can be seen attempting to gain entry by checking windows and trying to scale a fence into a neighbor's yard. It looks like they gained entry into the unit by standing on the HVAC unit and entering through the kitchen window, which had been closed. The couple suspects the burglars may have been casing the neighborhood before committing the break-in.
They chose the exact 45-minute window when my fiancée, who typically works from home, stepped out for a brief period, one of the victims said. This suggests they may have been monitoring our routine before deciding to break in. There was no effort made to gather camera footage from neighbors or pursue any potential leads, she explained. As a result, the information we received was primarily the result of the efforts of our neighbors, family, and friends, who essentially stepped in to carry out the work law enforcement should have. As previously mentioned, the victims have done so much legwork that they may have even identified one of the burglars by name. Court records show he was convicted of an attempted burglary in West Rogers Park in 2014. He has other theft-related arrests in his background too. We're not naming the Goofy today because he is not charged with the Lakeview break-in. Not yet, at least. Robert L. Cook is a weirdo with a history of attacking women on the city's transit system. He's one of the leaders of a special faction of goofy gang members called the Creepy Crew. On March 18th, he sat next to a woman on a brown line train in the loop, put his legs atop hers, and asked if she enjoyed sitting next to him. The woman captured part of the incident on video.
Like sitting next to me like this? Can you move over there, please?
I know, but I'm trying to be a friend.
Please stop touching me.
This is a brown line train.
You know, you gotta watch what you say to people before you get hit in the face in the mouth. I ain't gonna play with your clown ass. I hit you on your shit, bitch. Talk some more shit about me again. I'll knock the fuck out you.
Doors closing.
Now play with me if you want to, bitch ass motherfucker.
Back in November 2017, prosecutors charged Cook with attacking a 15-year-old girl and a 23-year-old woman on the Red Line in the Loop. CTA video showed he used his large body to confine the victims to their train seats. Then he pressed against them, wrapping his legs around theirs and grinding his genitals on their legs and buttocks, a Chicago police report said. Breathing heavily and moaning, Cook's creepy ass asked the victims if they liked it. The younger victim was a student at Whitney Young Magnet School, and Cook knew she was under 17, prosecutors claimed. He eventually received a 6-year sentence, after pleading guilty to 2 counts of kidnapping. Last May, Chicago police issued a public bulletin, after Cook's creepy ass attacked a woman, who refused to give him change on the Red Line platform at State and Lake in the Loop. 2 days later, cops arrested Cook, 27, on the Jackson Red Line platform to face charges in the case. And yeah, you heard me. The creep is only 27 years old.
That means how many years have you been on Earth?
I'm 29 years old, you fucking bozo.
According to his arrest report, Cook asked a Streeterville woman for money and kicked her when she ignored his request. Cook returned moments later and punched the woman in the face, the report said, causing her to suffer a bloody lip and bruised face. Now, with last year's case still pending, Cook is accused of physically assaulting even more women on the city's train lines, which is crazy work. If you want to support the real CNN in our war against Goofy Gang and their creepy crew of degenerates, please smash that like button and subscribe. It's free for you and a big help to us.
I'm 29 years old, you fucking bozo.
29?
Yeah. Hey, I know, girl. I know you ain't trying to go there with the rings, because you without no makeup on, you're hideous. Like, don't play with me, because I can go there. I'm trying to be nice. That wig, bitch, like, don't play with me. Don't play with me, Kendra. Please don't do it. You trying to throw little jabs at people? Look at you, bitch. Your shiny ass face. Bitch, ugly. Fucking ugly. Look at you. Look at you.